Actually, let me make sure I'm recording so I can get this in high definition on the main channel. This is a celebration live stream of what might be the biggest event in Giraffe Town history in a few years. And that's even counting my sub 15 world record. I don't need a world record today. I just want to celebrate what has happened because I am very excited. So, I'm just going to play a little bit while I'm talking about this. I want to talk about the episode, and we might even go through the episode. So the Game Grumps are one of my favorite channels on YouTube. I know they've had their ups and downs. I know that they've had their quirks and like little bits of flaws and tweaks and stuff. But they are my favorite channel. They are my favorite channel on YouTube. Overall, like, I've been watching through the Gabriel Knight playthroughs. I do it while I draw Neon Dynamo. My webcomic. I like, and not just Gabriel Knights, but Game Grumps. Gabriel Knights is just the latest thing Dan did. But then I see it, and then they played Potato Man, or I mean not Potato Man, Potato Thriller, which is one of Samer Khatib's like other games, and that one was a little bit more popular because it was so goofy outright. Like, it was so weird that it kind of attracted attention. Well, Giraffe Town's really weird, don't get me wrong. It is a very bizarre game. But it has a narrative to it more so than Potato Man, or Potato Thriller, PT. I'm getting confused with another game I played really early in the History Channel where it was going to be 3 random games. This was kind of this was like right when Mark started the 3 random game series, or 3 random horror games series. And I was like, I'll just play 3 random games from Game Jolt that I think might be funny. And then Potato Man Seeks the Truth was one of them. And I think that brought me to Potato Thriller because it was like in the same, like, oh, you might like this. So that was kind of the first time I had seen a Samer Khatib game, but I didn't really play it. It was like on the docket, but I never got to it because I stopped that series. But yeah, a lot of people played Potato Thriller. And then I was like, oh, I really hope they play Giraffe Town. And I knew that Aaron was friends with Alpharad, who was on Friends Without Benefits, playing Giraffe Town. And that's like the iconic Holy Grail run. Or like playthrough. Like, that is the Giraffe Town run. Or playthrough. Not run. Runs are what I do, speed runs. And then GT Live was where I actually got introduced to it. So I was like loosely familiar with Samer Khatib at that point. I saw Giraffe Town, I'm like, what the hell is this? And they never beat it, and I was upset, so I was like, I looked up for anyone who had beaten it, because I really wanted to know how it ended. And that's when I found the Friends Without Benefits playthrough. And, like, lo and behold, that got me really into the game, because they made jokes about how do you speedrun this game. And I'm just utterly fascinated. And I'm so happy the Grumps are playing it now, because, like I said, my favorite channel on YouTube. I think I'm one of those. I think some people don't like Aaron because it's like, oh, he doesn't read the tutorial and yada yada. But that's kind of like part of the fun of Aaron. Is like those bits like that, and I think at this point he's aware of it and kind of tries to do it because it's funnier, and also because he has a fair point that if you have to reach the point where you don't want to play the tutorial because it's boring, annoying, or slow, that is a kind of flaw of the game to an extent. I mean, that's kind of what his sequelitis about Castlevania and Mega Man X were kind of about, is like, how do you want to look at this screen of all these buttons and stuff of like, or do you want to be slowly walk through what everything does, or do you want something that's very cleverly crafted that teaches you everything just by playing? Like, you can only progress by doing something. And there's, like, hints there if you want to. So, like, and Dan, obviously icon of the show, for a long time. Uh, I think both the fact that he doesn't know much about modern games but really knows the classic shit, and is also just funny as a whole person, like, adds to that balance of Aaron, who does know about more modern things. So it's like they complement. They're a really good yin and yang. So they like that dynamic just works so well. That are some of the only, like, I don't watch all of their ads sometimes because sometimes they are kind of like it's just a rework of the same bit. But a lot of times I will if they're genuinely some of the really good shit. Cause it's like it's a skit that's selling me something, which I'm fine with a lot of the time. I didn't do the wall clip right there, but who cares? I'm just kind of doing a general playthrough in the back of ranting. Oh, I felt the cutscene skip. So I was really excited just to see the notification. I immediately wrote a comment, like, as soon as I clicked on, saying, like, hey, I'm the world record holder for this. This means so much to me to see a world, like, a playthrough of it on another big channel, which we haven't gotten in years. I think the GT Live one was the last really, really big playthrough. Because we have, like, some of the speedrunners played this game casually at first. Wob Bob now, Christina McDaniels? Is that what they're called now? Anyway, their name changed. That was like one of the other playthroughs, but that wasn't as big because it was like learning the game and then learning to speedrun it. And that starts speedrunning for this. That's an important landmark. Lamb enters the scene, completely crushes it. For like a full 2 years, I pick it up and I start speedrunning. I climb the leaderboard. I take over Lamb's spot. Lamb takes it back, and then I push the record down even further. We are 7 minutes in, by the way. It was not a good run, but it's a funny run. I'm not even doing a timer. So yeah, Wabob is, yeah, I'm already, not even counting the intro spiel, I'm already like way past what the record should be, so not really worried about that. And that was before I had even seen the episode. I was excited, and it was exactly what I expected, and I'm so happy about that. I was a little worried Aaron would get too frustrated with the road or something like that, or just be so confused or lost. But in a way, that's what happened, but in the perfect balance, where it didn't ever feel like they just, obviously it's just a natural reaction. They don't really script things out to our knowledge, which, I mean, honestly, I wouldn't mind if they revealed the episodes were scripted, because that would mean they're ridiculously good actors if it's scripted. To get all that obviously was genuine to do, that would be a feat to its own. But I don't think it's scripted. That would be an absurd feat. But that's a common, like, is it scripted? Oh, what? I remember that was kind of a meme for a while. Aw, damn. You just die there if you fail that jump. You go straight back to the menu. Yeah, I should already be at the gate right now if this was like a real record run. Yeah, it was a really fun episode. I really hope, because in the hashtags for the video, it says episode 1, which I really hope means they did multiple episodes, and they did say next time on Game Grumps, like, we'll see what happens when they entered hell without the shoes, which means they're going to be soft locked, basically. Like, you can't do anything in hell without the shoes. So they're going to have to restart the game and the tutorial, which I'm worried about that. I'm always worried whenever people don't stick to the road. But Aaron was doing fine on the road, so it shouldn't be that bad now that he's more used to the game. You just have to know the quirks of this game. Because I also think, from what it looks like he's playing on controller, based on the speed he's moving with. Because the controller isn't faster, but it gets to his top speed faster. which is really not good for running this game. You really lack the precision that you need for speedrunning this game, which only a keyboard and mouse can really provide, because you can do so much with the sharp turns of the mouse, like that you cannot do with a controller with its camera stick. But, so yeah, assuming they don't get frustrated with being trapped in slippery hell, hopefully they'll go through the road now that Aaron's got experience. I mean, he made it really far with 1 life, which for a first run is actually spectacular. Like, I cannot understate how impressive that is, especially compared to the GT Live attempt at it. Not that MatPat was bad at it. He was the normal run. MatPat is like everything I expect someone playing this game to be like. That is like what my first playthrough was like, and I'm the world record holder now. But Aaron was doing totally fine. For like an opening playthrough, like it was not bad at all. I was just kind of messing around. So I'll also grab a key on the left if I wanted to do an actual run at all. Which I'm just going to set up runs to do in the background while I'm talking. I'm expecting this to only be like an hour-long stream. I also probably will watch the video at some point. Like, or I mean, I've seen the video, obviously. What I mean is, I'll probably have to like do like a pseudo reaction to it. I'll react to part 2 live when it comes out. I can kind of promise that. So we got the second key. What strategies do I have for this? That should set up the key in the position I like. Let me double check though. Let me do another quick bit so I can check where the key is. The position of the key is very important. It seems like you can change where it ends up for a couple runs, or a couple loads of this, which is the cage schools. Whenever you pick it up, it moves it to another one of the 2 spots the next time you start it. The main key. So let me just double check that it's not in one of these 2 spots. Okay, yep. So the run is now locked in. I can now do an actual speed run. Some people might argue this is a New Game Plus kind of technique, but it's literally the same as just RNGing. It just guarantees it. It doesn't make it faster. It's not like for in early security breach patches, there was a bug where you could reload to certain to certain save spots, and if you had started a new game with a save spot at like the end cutscene or like before it, you could do that glitch to load back to that save spot, which would mean putting you in it, which would be a New Game Plus technique, hence not viable. Because you're not starting from a completely blank slot. But this is not like that, because it doesn't allow you to do anything you couldn't normally do. It just makes something that normally happens more reliable. And it's not like I'm giving Giraffe a speed boost or anything like that. But yeah, that's just a thing I do during speedruns. I love the current episode that's out. Like I said, I really like Aaron's Spacing. I love the Get Back Up song and how they really clung on to that. I didn't see any of the other YouTubers who really cling on to the Get Back Up bit. I am really worried about the final boss and the Cage of Ghouls, because that is so difficult for so many people's like first tries, and it's so not clear what you're supposed to do with either. Well, I mean, it's kind of clear with the Sun Eater, but like, it's a little abstract, because you're like, oh, I shoot him, but I've got no ammo. Oh, there's ammo here, so I just shoot him, but then it's like, but then it's unclear, like, how much does it take? Is there something else you're supposed to do? Because it takes so long, and it's such a, like, a brutal rush. It's like that one boss in the third Zelda CDI game, the live-action top-down one. I think it's Zelda's Adventures, all it's called. Yeah, because it's Wand of Gamelon and Faces of Evil are the, like, 4 out of 10 ones, and that's, like, the... And then Zelda's Adventure is, like, the 1 out of 10 terrible one. But yeah, shit. Yeah, that's run. Where there's the one boss that no matter what you do takes 100 hits to beat. Hold on, I've got to answer a phone call. Sorry about that. Anyway, back to the actual runs. That's just going to be like a minute missing. Oh, I need to turn back the sound. I need to turn the sound back on. So yeah, I'm excited to see the run. Or the playthrough. I really hope they beat it. The Sun Eater's so brutal that I'm really worried the game's format will hold them back. Because it's like 30-minute, 40-minute episodes. And it can take hours to beat Sun Eater first time. It took me technically 2 years between like when I first ever started playing the game and actually beating Sun Eater. Like, I picked it up, like downloaded the game to my account. I got all the way to the Cage of Ghouls, barely beat the Cage of Ghouls, and I just could not beat the Sun Eater. And I, even though like, and I had seen the ending, so I wasn't really concerned with beating it. And then I was at my friend Zach's house, also known as Tita Bomb online. And we fought. We played through the game because it was $2 at that moment. And I had beaten the cage like way faster than my first playthrough, so I was so excited. I'm like, I can do it this time. I can do it. It was all night we had spent on Sun Eater, but we finally did it. And we had like looked up how many shots he took because we were trying to count it and like ration out how to strategize. I mean, at its core, it doesn't matter too much to know how much shots he takes. It just gives you a sense of how much more you have to go. and kind of it really changes the ending of how much you can rush that final bit. Like knowing you can take 3 hits or so because you have a lot of life, and it doesn't really matter because you're about to kill him. Is like the only change to knowing how much health he has, other than knowing that he's not dead yet and he's going to be soon. That was a terrible opening bit. Yeah, I'm not doing that great run-wise. You know what? Why don't I just not do runs? Actually, let me just at 4. And let me open up. All right.
Snowboarding, rather.
Okay.
Oh shit! I clicked spectate.
Oh, that's another video I had pulled up, but we're gonna ignore that. All right. Okay.
They want to know your dad's meatball recipe.
No, it's
Alright.
none of their business.
I like the free hugs facehugger shirt.
Hey, I'm Grumps. I'm not so Grump. And we're
The game Grumps.
It's
so interesting to see how that intro's evolved.
Game Grumps. That's the new theme song.
I love it. It's really good.
Run the intro, but with that. Game Grumps. There we go. It's great.
In another universe.
Welcome to a Samer Khatib game.
Yes, it's Giraffe Town. This was actually.
It is indeed a
recommended to
game
me
about giraffes.
By our boy Alpha Rad.
Oh, okay.
Alpha Rad on Friends Without Benefits.
He was like, I really.
That's
play
like
this.
the
Hitman
big
Alpha
playthrough. That is the main playthrough.
It's a story about a slippery-footed giraffe trying to deliver flowers to his girlfriend or something.
Well, that's a lovely time.
Well,
That's really all.
not really. I mean, they'll figure that out very quickly, but yeah, or they figure it out pretty quickly. But yeah, it's a pop star he loves.
All there is to it. And the weird thing was, I was like, oh, I've never heard of it. Cool. So today, when we came in for Game Grumps, it was like, what should we play? And I was like, oh, we should do Giraffe Town. I went to the Steam store, and I tried to buy it, and it was like, do you want to buy a duplicate copy of this? I already had Giraffe Town.
Yeah, you bought it.
I don't
You already
know,
bought it.
I don't know why or when or how.
I'm so fascinated with when and how he got a copy of Giraffe Town. That is so interesting to me.
But I have
I
it.
really hope
Probably just
Alpha
saw it
Rad
and
bought it
spoke
for
to
him.
you, and then you forgot about it.
Sure. But we're going to play Giraffe Town.
I'm excited, man. I love giraffes.
Okay, so
Do
there's
you?
a
I
rare
do.
bug here where if you try to press continue on a brand new, like you delete the game, reinstall it, save file, or like on a new console or device, it will soft lock the game or crash the game somehow. And I am the save storage of this game is so mysterious to me because I shouldn't say it's like not delete the game and reinstall it, because that doesn't work. If you delete the game and reinstall it, your save data will remain somehow, and I don't know where it's stored. I've done, you know how you can mass search on your computer save data, or not save files, so you can search for any file named Giraffe Town. Or like whatever you're looking for. So I searched my entire computer, all hard drives, everything, for Giraffe Town. I have found a Unity crash report handler. I have found the base game files and like the level data. I was just trying to find where the saves are stored so I could have a save file of wherever I was so I could reload and practice certain areas. Like if I wanted to practice the cage or Sun Eater, I could just load to that and practice there. without having to play through the entire game to get to a certain spot. That is not an option. Because I don't know where the save file is located. If anyone's watching this, I would really like to know where the save file is located for Giraffe Town, so I could just copy and paste that save file whenever I want to practice in an area. I searched my entire computer, could not find it. I've deleted the game, reinstalled the game. It will load back to wherever I had last. It is a complete mystery. I don't know how it works. Because it's not located in the base game files for sure. I am just so baffled. But anyway, I just bring that up because
I like towns.
when I booted it up on my laptop instead of my desktop, and I pressed continue to see what would happen because it was an available option, it crashed. And then it didn't do it the second time, so I don't know what happened.
I'm neutral on towns.
This,
Oh no! Why is it on 2 legs?
That's how he is.
That's just how he is, Dan.
Boy, that changes everything.
Look at him happily run.
I don't like this cutscene. This is my least favorite cutscene in the game.
His hooves.
It also tricks you to think that you can't skip cutscenes. I mean, sort of, like, it's also just weird and can't skip it, and I really don't like that you can't skip it. It's really annoying for speedruns to have to go through that every time. It's another reason copying and pasting save files would be great, so I can just start at this.
I love it. This game, I love it.
That's it. There it is right there.
It's perfect. You nailed it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's your giraffe girlfriend.
Yeah.
So, this is something funky. You can see that you would think the flyer would be between the grooves of his hooves, but it's not. It's like above it. It's like clipping into his hand. Also, I think there's a slightly different model for his hooves in the cutscenes than in the gameplay, because sometimes this like left or right hoof will be like curved weird.
No.
Yeah, you don't want to see the cutscenes. The dialogue just progresses naturally.
All right. I like the farty sound of text.
I was born with slippery feet.
This is another part that I think
Excuse me. Hey,
isn't as
mister.
good as the rest of the game.
Nightmare is going to turn around from that fence, I wonder.
Who said that?
Is it a sock monkey?
Perhaps, Dan, perhaps. This opening cutscene is not my favorite in the game. I get it would work better if it was a more clear tone setter, but the game has a different kind of tone for the rest of it. It's not as fourth wall breaky for the most part. Only Sam Khatib himself in the game, when he hits you with a bus, breaks the fourth wall by saying, "I'm the only character in the game with multiple facial expressions." Like, that's one of the only other spots where it really breaks the fourth wall. And this opening cutscene breaks it so many times that it feels very different from the rest of the game when we get there.
Some kind of creature.
Over here, behind you.
Huh? What?
Please don't zoom in and be terrifying.
You'll zoom in to be terrifying.
Whoa! What do you want, kid? I'm trying to do the intro for the game here.
It's so on the nose. It kind of
Joe,
like bugs
the
me.
game?
Yeah.
It kind of goes on a little bit longer than it should.
Yeah, like give some backstory about my character. Oh, gee.
Like if Giraffe just said, "Hey kid, I'm monologuing here," and the kid was just like ignored that and just said, "Can you go grab my ball?" because he's a tutorial character and only exists for the tutorial, it gets the same idea across. And then Giraffe was like, "That's not what I was. Are you okay?" And then he just keeps repeating that. Then it reveals, "Oh, he's a tutorial only character." Yada yada. Gag's done. This is the only cutscene I don't really like. I like almost every cutscene after. I love Tunnels' cutscene. I love Big Dog's cutscene. I love Samer's cutscene is super funny because it's just so out of nowhere, and Samer's such a non sequitur.
My nose is stuck in the fence.
The final cutscene's awesome because it's both legitimately cool but also stupid as hell, and I love it.
Can you get my ball for me? Depends.
Where is
I kicked it all the way over there.
Fun crane shot. Very PS2.
Oh, okay.
All right.
PS2 really had that
That's the
weird
only
kind of
place
like
to
the
go, so-
whoa
to get it myself.
kind of camera
It's
and
really
system.
dark out, and I don't like the dark.
The Wii also had it, but the Wii is basically just
Me neither.
the Wii has a lot of
Say
overlap with the PS2
I did not. I wasn't thinking about
in
your
terms of
needs.
strength and compatibility and all
Why
that.
are you even out here at the park this late at night? The floating abyss park.
Yeah.
Wait, this is.
See,
a bar?
this is the gag that's funny. That the level is so weird that it's like, how did Giraffe get here? How does he leave here? Where are we?
I guess. And why are you standing over there looking at the fence?
And it see, there's parts of this that I like. It's just like it's a little too on the nose
Turn
at
around
point.
and face me, you fuck. Face me.
No thanks. I'm fine like this.
It's just a little clunky compared to the rest of the game,
Alright,
which
kid, you're being
doesn't
very rude.
flow smooth,
But
but
I'll
it
do
flows
this for you.
Giraffe
I've got a
Town.
condition known as weird face.
If you want to get me, if you want me to get your ball, turn around and talk to me.
Okay, sheesh.
Dun, dun. Yeah, I knew it was gonna be weird.
He has a kind of a weird nose thing.
Ah,
It's kind of like a
where the hell is
Voldemort
your
nose.
face?
I mean, sure, I could get that ball for you.
Bup, 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 bup.
Well, I'm not really an important character of the game. So my face wasn't designed. This is really just a tutorial level.
See, that's just so on the nose that it's like not as fun as the rest.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, fair enough.
What? This is a game?
Just go get my ball.
Like that line would work if they had not
Sure.
acknowledged it was a
Take
game
your
before.
time
Because like,
with the,
okay, bud, like listen here. This is just a tutorial level. Just go grab the ball.
In between
Yeah.
statements.
That would work better.
Hoping I could.
Like I said, I'm only going to critique
Was
this
able to
cutscene because
follow
it's the only
words.
one that doesn't work as well.
Whoa.
And this is how I know
Okay,
Aaron is playing on
Alright,
controller,
do this, no big deal.
because he is.
Okay.
And that's the exact reaction that everyone has when starting this game. So I know he's playing on controller, because Giraffe
Okay,
does
yeah,
not
this is,
move this way
Alright, Is this a tricky one?
Oh,
on
right.
keyboard.
You gotta go real slow.
He doesn't move that
Flip the
circular,
feet.
and also
does
he
have
doesn't have the
slippery feet.
turning radius issue as much.
Whoa! Okay.
And you can see
Alright.
Aaron struggling with turning a
This is
lot.
gonna be a definite like, Aaron, relax. Don't be like, I just fell, so I now have to make up for lost time.
Jesus. Alright,
Yeah, that's the number one thing you can't do is you this first playthrough you can't rush.
Ooh, being a giraffe with slippery feet.
You
ain't-
have to get used to the speed of
ain't
Giraffe.
anything to scoff at. Don't do that shit.
It's so something funky is that I think Samer balanced the keyboard around the duration of the press over the strength of the press, because keyboards aren't analog by default. You have to buy a special analog press keyboard. But a controller is, and this game was designed for a controller. So it was designed around how you can move the stick around at different speeds and pressures and stuff. So when Giraffe accelerates on the keyboard, he can't go to the top speed or the minimum speed. So I think Samer just picked a speed value. And it means it's consistent. You always know how much speed Giraffe's going to have if you know how long you're pressing it on keyboard. And that's what makes keyboard so great. The mouse also really helps with the camera movement and precision. But the controller, you have a clunkier camera, which means you can't do the fine adjustments that a camera can. Because Giraffe always moves forward wherever the camera's facing. And also, you don't have the consistency of pressing. If you're going all the way, you're going way too fast, and that's probably a speedrun tech to its own. Like, I could see someone switching on and off keyboard and controller to manipulate their speed more, because I think you are faster on controller because of that full acceleration factor. But also the turning rates is brutal on
Especially when
controller.
you're only-
There is. Oh, whoops! I did not mean to mute. Giraffe does have a turning radius on the keyboard, but it's not nearly as extreme as on the
Aaron,
controller.
This is gonna be rough.
This is the
This is the tutorial.
stage?
This is the
Oh, boy.
tutorial.
It's the tutorial.
Alright,
Get
easy,
used to
easy,
it.
easy. Oh,
That's
fuck.
a-
Oh my god.
Like,
Damn,
look at that.
like
That only
slippery
happens on
giraffe
controller.
feet.
That
Even
kind of
like the-
movement.
Slow walk is like pretty fast.
Yeah, and that also you can't do that way on keyboard. So he has to be on
Oh
controller.
my god in heaven.
This is absurd.
You can't do that slow walk on
It's like
keyboard.
insane and absurd combined.
I see that.
Oh,
You have to think of like you're piloting like a jet,
slow it
like
down,
asteroids.
Slow it down. Slow it down.
Why did he go backwards?
Oh my
Why didn't
God.
he just turn left?
That's the problem.
I see.
It's when you rotate, you kind of like place yourself.
So do as little rotation as possible.
Oh my god.
Okay.
And the control
go
leads to
straight in
overcorrecting
with
and
the
stuff like
plank.
that.
Alright, maybe if I try like just like going for it, you know, it's just like
Nope, that's not what's gonna work. The opposite of going for it.
Alright,
You can actually
got
clip
this.
into that platform to
Easy.
skip this all.
Oh,
If you
Christ.
hit a certain spot
is-
and you like
this
leap
is-
off this
this is
opening
for
platform with enough
nerds.
speed,
Alright,
you can hit the checkpoint collision for the
this
wall,
way.
and you'll
go.
respawn back at
Make
that
sure it's always a
platform,
straight
even
line.
though you never completed the bridge. It's useless in a speedrun because the fade in fade out time for dying is too long.
Alright, yeah.
But it is it is a trick, a useless trick, but it's something you can
Don't
do.
creak on me.
There's several bugs in this game that don't help a speedrun but are useful for normal players. That's the one I just talked about, which I'll call the lamb skip because Lamb discovered it.
That's
LAM.
so rude.
Almost there.
Uh,
Yeah, boy.
it was used in
Yeah,
early
now you
speedruns
gotta bring
before
it
people
back
were
to it.
fast
Oh,
enough
fuck
at this
that
opening
noise.
bit.
Take it easy.
Oh, I love the
No,
moment where you realize you have to go back.
God damn it.
It'll probably start me from the ball,
okay,
right?
cool. Yeah, it did.
Oh,
Yeah,
jeez.
it has the
Oh,
Sailor has the
whoa.
mercy for that.
Easy.
Take it easy.
Now this is the clever but brutal part of this opening bit. So when you're going through the first time, the platforms are lowering down to reach the other platform. But when you're going back, you're going up them slightly, which means you have to have a little bit more force to get up the slope, the subtle slope of the.
Did you not
wood.
fucking recall that you have slippery feet?
Doing fine. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. Everything's good. Whoa!
Shit!
And
Wow.
it creates this uneasiness and
If a
this
giraffe ever
jankiness that
said
works.
shit,
Oh, it's gone now.
I would not be. What?
Yeah, it will respawn.
What the
There
oh,
it goes.
okay. Oof.
What do you think you'd have to jump?
Yeah.
Jumping's not a thing yet. Yet.
So far, so good.
All right. All right. All right. All right. Easy. Easy. Easy.
I wish there was more
Oh
jumping in
my
this game,
God.
though. I do like the speed and the way the jump works.
This is-
Okay.
It's not like as free
this
as
is,
Mario
like,
64 or something like that, but it
exaggeratedly harder
works for
than
this
the rest.
game.
It's kind of like, oh, you just gotta go here. And maybe
Uh,
oh, jeez.
Trying to go
Louise.
so
There's a somewhat unused falling animation in this game, or a recovery from falling from a great height. It can be activated several different ways. It just doesn't have a purpose otherwise. Like it doesn't
fast.
matter
Well,
anywhere,
it's not
and there's
so
no
hard at
area
the
where you would
beginning.
normally get it.
What?
Clearly.
It's interesting.
What does that mean?
It's
Just
like-
interesting that there's an
it was
animation
hard at
program
the
for something so
very
rare and
beginning 'cause
specific.
There was like a heavy turn, you know? What the hell was that? It wouldn't let me go up.
It does. You need a bit of speed, though.
Okay.
You gotta approach it with a little bit of
Alright,
speed,
okay,
but
we're
not
really-
too much.
oh,
That's the
okay.
challenge.
No, we're good. Don't worry about it. I got this.
I like
It's one of those I doubt he
there's
meant
no
it to be.
even
I doubt Sam Rickety meant for that to be the challenge, but then when he saw it, he's like, yes, and then doubled down on it.
no scream. There's no anything.
Well, it's because he's so used to this at this point.
I think so.
So, okay, here, perfect example I was talking about the weird turned hoof. Look how sharp his hoof is compared to what it's supposed to look like.
And if they program
It's like
it in
turned
any kind of
upwards and
sound
backwards
when you
slightly and
die,
is like
you
dragging
would have
around.
to hear it so much.
When you're right on the edge, it doesn't let you go. Oh, there we go.
Okay. Nice and steady.
Yeah,
Nice and steady.
Huh.
Super chill.
yeah.
Doing great.
God.
Relax, relax.
Yeah.
Don't have to
Does he
rush.
just drag his left foot
Yay!
most of the time?
Yes.
I think he
I knew I
does.
could do it. No.
Don't give the
Think we're gonna
cutscene
miss
unless
out
you're a
on an
speedrunner.
incredible cutscene like this.
So we are 10 minutes in, and they've completed the tutorial. There's only 4 minutes left in the speedrun. If I'm playing the game, like if you start, actually no, it's about like a minute or two for the beginning of the video. So I'm stretching. I would say it's about. Let's see. When does the game starts at a minute? So it's 9 minutes of gameplay, or no, it's 10 minutes of gameplay because it's about the same. Actually, when do they start actually like interacting with the game? So it only takes them 4 minutes to get through this bit. Now, 4 minutes in, I've already completed the bridge. So, that's a perspective of how fast the speedrun is, and how hard we worked on it.
Shit! Did the ball get bigger?
I think it's just perspective of like we're seeing it
Hey
more
kid,
closely.
I got your. Whoa!
Gotta love that janky switch to 2 separate models to 1 model, or like 1 model to 2 separate models. I mean,
My ball.
this is something I like about this
And who
bit.
sat by themselves and made this?
We can pull this up. Why do I have Red Shadow Legends on my suggestions? Here, let me pull. I know for a fact too. This is who. This is Samir Khatib. He's on Twitter. Is this a trailer? Yeah. Actually, let's take a look at his website. Scare Screams, Debug. Yeah, Debug's his latest game. I haven't played it yet, but Samir Hills is coming out soon. I'm a little mixed on him doing NFTs, but it's not the worst. Like, I'm not a big fan of it. It's not like he's hiding lore behind it, though. It's not. It's just like, if it makes him money because he's a small person, it's not the end of the world. Not a big fan of it, though, either. But yeah, that's the developer for Giraffe Town. I love the fuck.
Giraffe Town, rated R.
It is rated R.
Oh, it doesn't
Wow.
even rotate when it moves.
I was about to say.
You
It
alright?
doesn't spin.
Yeah.
Well, if the kid gives you any shit, just throw him into the abyss too.
Fair
No one's
point.
gonna know.
I could do that.
He said he was just a tutorial character. This is awkward.
So you gonna fuck me or?
Oh man, I don't even know who you're talking to. Who? Way to go, jackass.
Bro, I tried to get you your ball. Welcome to Giraffe Town, motherfucker. Click, click, boom.
A dip-a-dop-a-bip-bop. Flip-a-dip-a-dip-dap.
How about doing the stereo?
Yeah.
Click, click, boom.
Oh man. Snow Cone Solid Productions presents.
Man, Giraffe must have a hard life.
I don't know, it looks pretty nice.
Such a dank room.
It is pretty
He's
dang.
got a house,
It's 420.
girlfriend that loves him.
Well, you don't know that.
Well,
He's got a girlfriend who he loves.
yeah, there's a picture that said love. Got a big
That's a
old
fair
painting
point.
that looks like it's right out of.
He also doesn't have a
I'm
girlfriend.
on
That's an
observation
important
duty.
distinction.
It looks like a scene from Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Yes.
I don't know
Never
if the
seen it,
signs are going
but
by.
sure.
Yeah, it's got that fun yet nightmarish quality to it.
There's a couch made out of cobblestone.
Mm-hmm. And the TV made out of sheetrock.
Dude, when I was on a plane the other day, an ice cube fell on me, and I don't know from where.
The wrapper.
How does that happen? Someone chuck an
Fall
ice
on
cube
me,
in the air,
King.
the plane moved for the turbulence, and it hit Aaron.
Iconic. Yeah, it's time to watch some TV, bro.
So this segment's a little long, and I actually am a little short on time, so hope no one minds.
Here I am.
am.
Waiting to begin.
Sitting at home watching TV.
Yeah.
My favorite thing in the world. This is all I would do every day. Boring, I know. It's not like anything exciting ever happens anyway.
Yeah, not like
So
you
you're
fight a
looking-
sun-eating demon.
And I can't
Yeah.
really do much with these stupid slippery feet.
Same. They don't look any different.
Yeah, they look like your hands. can't go anywhere without falling. You can't understand my twisted mind.
Yeah, I'm like the jonkler on my ass.
On my ass. He
It's
really,
actually pretty fun.
he really works well with like an Eeyore style voice, like, I can't progress without falling on my ass.
Funny.
Kinda
The
voice.
comic timing of these setups.
Yeah.
Way to go, jackass.
You can take the TV.
And now the moment you've all been waiting for. Singing her new song live from Summer Hills.
This is Giraffe Girlfriend.
Ladies and gentlemen, give a round of applause for world-famous pop musician, Love.
Oh, that's her name.
I see. But it's also symbolism.
Oh.
Thank you, thank you. Oh my god, I'm so happy to be here on this white screen. Thank you. I don't know what I'm doing. Hi everyone, I'm Love the Giraffe. I'm very excited to sing my newest song, Get Back Up.
This is the theme of the game. Take notes.
That's a song that he needs to hear.
I dedicate it to my slippery ass boyfriend. This is for all those people up at shit.
Oh, it's for me.
When you're feeling down.
This is a scene that's so kind of cringy and like weird, but it's perfect because of that. Like, if this cutscene was played more straight, more like genuine, and it was done at a higher quality, it wouldn't hit as hard as it does. It only works because of actually, wow, this is a massive day for speedrunning. So Stapler Matt, who's someone who's been picking up a Giraffe Town speedrun, and he finally is submitting a run to the leaderboard, and he wants me to link to some mods. So let me actually just send him the contact info. And let me. It's a massive day for Giraffe Town. Wednesday, June 22nd, big day. We get another speedrun uploaded by another person. Karina McDonald's is one of the mods, also celebrating Nolar on Discord. Lamb, other amazing speedrunner, and Stapler Matt, who is submitting their run for the first time today. Like their first official run that's going on the leaderboard. It's a big day. Game Grumps uploaded, a Giraffe Town playthrough. I'm so excited. Ugh. This is the return of Giraffe Town. I would fly down to LA and 100% the game 3 times for them. If it meant I could help revive this game from the depths of hell with the Sun Eater.
Get back up, yeah. Get back up. Get back up, yeah. Get back up. It's okay to fall. It's okay to fail. Yeah, yeah. All you gotta do is try again.
I can't hear the words I'm trying to sing to. I mean, the notes I'm trying to sing.
All you gotta do is get back up, yeah. Get back up, yeah.
If it wasn't so uncomfortably
favorite singer
long,
ever.
Giraffe was so loving it, and
Her song's
the lyrics are so generic and random.
Oh, are they not actually dating? Is he just
No.
in love with her?
Love's music was the one thing that made me happy.
Oh dear. He's got those stalker eyes.
Get back up, yeah. Get back up. These are the only lyrics to the song. Get back up, yeah. Get back up.
Someone rotoscoped for that?
I think so. Dude, I like that. I like that at the beginning when you were like figuring it out. You were like, get back up,
I mean, it's just pure guesswork. We don't have the TV turned up loud enough.
Tonight I will be available at the other side of town.
Oh.
Should be easy to get to if you don't have slippery ass feet. I'll be signing autographs, taking photos. Oh,
The other side of town.
I
Why not
love
the
the,
other side
the
of
actual
town?
name of the town.
That's just down the road from me.
The town is called
don't
the
be
other
shy,
side of
come
town.
meet me. I will be here the other side of town for tonight only. I'm very excited to hang out with all my wonderful
All
fans.
one of them.
See you soon.
Well, actually, Love might have multiple fans. We just never see them. But as far as we
Why
know,
is
Love's
coming here?
the Giraffe's the only fan of
Do
Love.
that, I can't go. On account of my slippery ass feet. Dumb feet.
See, look, his feet are like normal
This is a
here.
good plot.
I wish I could go, but for fuck's sake, this might be the only chance I'll ever get to meet her.
The for fuck's sake actually sounds like it'd be Giraffe Town
Your
line.
shoes.
So
Oh, also a little quirk here compared to Potato Thriller. Here, let me pull up the gamer's channel so we can pull up a clip of Potato Thriller. Potato Thriller, right here.
And welcome to.
Is this bounty hunting services?
Yes, sir. This is Bounty Hunting Services.
So yeah, you can see this is how Samar originally did his dialogue and voicing and all that. It was mostly text-to-speech, like...
Wow. This game is full of surprises.
Samar, can you pull it up?
what the hell?
Dad, we can take the heli pier to get.
Yeah, so this is how Samar's other games were. Or like this one was. And I only bring this up as a distinction from like Giraffe Town, which has no voice acting, even text to speech. Well, there's the TV's in reverse audio when it starts up, but still, you can't really understand that.
True.
I like the text-based
More
one
phonics
more,
for that.
but
Wait.
I hope Samar Hills ends up having like actual person voice acting that's not text to speech, even if
Why
it's
can't I
terrible.
go? What's holding me back?
Your feet.
If I fall,
I would do half the voices of Samar Hills if I was offered.
all I
Free.
gotta do is.
Get back up.
Too many times I have said no to life, all because I was always afraid of falling. Well, you know,
Look at that face.
these slippery feet aren't gonna hold me.
Damn, I was trying to face. Oh, damn, I was trying to like zoom in on the face, but
Be back anymore. I'm gonna walk down that road, meet Love, and get her autograph.
it's interesting that he doesn't want to ask her out at first. Like he just wants the autograph. But then later he grabs the flowers and wants to ask her out.
Get back up.
Like, try to push each other.
up.
Oh.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Whoa, okay.
whoa.
Check those messages, dog.
Look at him
Oh,
go
you're
out
outside
the
now.
back.
Let's go back inside and
Get back up.
Weird little quirk there. You can kind of notice that whenever Giraffe reaches the spears, his slooperiness cancels out.
whoa.
Go, go.
Oh, jeez. Whoa.
Uh,
Whole world?
I'm
you fall
really
off it.
glad the series of events happened the way it did.
I could go back and answer.
Too many times I've said no to the phone.
Not today. I'm gonna get back up. Hello?
His fate has been sealed right now.
Oh? Hello? Is anyone there? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello?
We're outside of your house right now.
What? Who is this? Hello?
Is this no-face ball kid? We are watching you.
I wish.
Very
It's a lot worse than No Face Ball Kid.
funny. I don't have time for this. Bye.
Don't.
Who is this?
Shut up. You will do as we say. Right now, it is 9 p.m. You will wait inside of your house until midnight. If you try to leave your house, we will kill you. Damn. If you try calling the police, we will kill you.
Okay.
We will call you back in 3 hours for further instructions.
So let me explain. If you're new to Giraffe Town, let me explain what happens here. Giraffe Town is on a repeating clock concept, or rather, I say a repeating timeline concept. Kind of, sort of. It's hard to explain. Point is, you have a choice here. You either go through the TV or you go to the road and ignore, or three. You either go to the road, ignoring the phone entirely. You pick up the phone, but then leave your house, and then you can just follow all of their instructions and go through the TV portal. If you go through the TV portal, you will be trapped in what I've dubbed slippery hell, where you have to jump up platforms that you don't have the ability to jump on. If you leave the house after picking up the phone, people in scuba gear outfits will beat the shit out of you and curb stomp you to death. If you decide to go on the road, you'll be stuck climbing the road, or like running across the road for what's about 40 minutes at some people's playthroughs. It can be as low as 15 or 20. In a speedrun, it's only 3 minutes long, really. 3 minutes, like 30 seconds sometimes. That's on top of, and that's, keep in mind, that's on top of like the time you have to do for like the opening cutscene. Or the opening tutorial, which is about 10 seconds plus the skipping the cutscenes where the video takes a bit of time and leaving the house takes a bit of time, whatever. And that leads you to the rest of the game, sort of, where you meet Tunnels, the time-traveling clown. By befriending him, you get the clown shoes, which allows you to not be slippery and to jump. And then Giraffe goes on adventures that get him killed. And then Tunnels, being the good friend that he is, resets him back to the beginning of the game with the clown shoes. Now you can go into slippery hell and progress to the end of the game. Now everyone else remembers what happens the first time around, so all of Giraffe's friends still know who he is. But Giraffe doesn't remember anything. So that's just a synopsis of the game's structure, and that explains what's happening here. It's very easy to miss that you can die if you try to leave the house after calling the phone.
The portal to the beast opens at
So
midnight.
I'm really glad.
Sacrifice. All right, I say go out the back.
Yeah. Let's go outside.
Oh, no, there they are.
Yep.
They're gonna kill you.
Whose car is this? The car is on, but there's nobody inside. The doors are locked. Oh, see ya.
So yeah, this road's not normally blocked. This is only blocked because of
Drive the car through the road. Blah.
Darn these slippery feet.
Oh my god! Jesus Christmas! Okay.
This game's not. This game's a creepy game, but it's not really a horror, scary, spooky game. But moments like that are
Fine,
creepy
it's scary.
and like kind of spooky.
You're not going anywhere, stupid horse.
This is one of my favorite gags.
Excuse me. I am a giraffe.
You guys say Colorado. You guys say Colorado.
Okay, I don't care.
Yeah, we're gonna walk 20 steps to get to you. Oh damn.
Oh,
damn.
no. Oh,
Damn.
oh
Damn,
no.
damn.
Oh. Ooh, ooh.
I don't like this turn Daft Punk has taken in their careers.
Is this why they retired?
All right, game over. Okay.
Oh, I guess I shouldn't go outside then.
All right. Well, the front door at least.
It wasn't French though.
Well,
That's
try
the
that
only
other
problem.
way.
It's not French.
The other way might not have. Oh, fuck you, man! Why would they do that?
because we lost.
God damn it,
You
Alfred.
lost.
You should have warned us about that.
Deal with the sun eater. He
said it wasn't
won. He took
scary.
over the world. He ate the sun.
That thing.
Granted, they don't even know the Sun Eater's role in the story. It's just a spooky creature right now.
There was not a whole lot of preaching going on. All right, fuck it.
That's not the front door. It's the back door.
Oh, that's just the back door. And this is the front.
Gotta get back up.
Oh, but the
Phone's ringing.
no, don't go back.
Whoops.
Oh.
Yeah, don't go back. That's death right now.
Oops.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so if they catch you, it's just an automatic game over.
Whoa,
Oh
Jesus.
yeah, the road is not blocked if you don't answer the phone.
Okay, all right. Is this
You know how Aaron has this whole bit about how the opening of Mega Man X teaches you all of the game without needing to explain it with cutscenes and dialogue or whatever? Or like on-screen prompts of, the X button jumps! Does it jump in Mega Man X? Okay, whatever. Point is, it doesn't need to do that. because of how clever the first level is.
I'll just ignore them.
This is clever because it does a lot of stuff where it teaches you what you can and can't do
Oh my god.
very
Don't
well.
follow the road like that.
And the tutorial tells
Oh my
you
God, that
how
was
the
5
speed of
lives, that's
giraffe's
too
going to
much.
be.
It's too much.
And but it does it without any punishment. You can do the opening cutscene with no punish, or the opening tutorial with no punishment. Whereas this introduces punishment to you, but you're just on a flat road, just going forward and going around
I'm really good at the
difficulty.
Yeah, this is
Mario
going well.
Party one, so.
This is a little bit like
And then it teaches you more and more precise stuff, how to deal with road tilts, etc.,
In my mind,
and all that. It's good conveyance. But what it does very well is it avoids conveying to you how long the road is. And it gets you to wonder, is this the right thing? Am I doing the right thing? Because you're supposed to. You're supposed to not know what you're doing at this opening bit. It's only in retrospect does it all make sense. You're like, oh, of course that's how I play this game.
Oh, shit, dude. This is so hard. Oh, when does it end?
It ends
Check
when you
out
win.
dope.
Oh, boy. Get back up.
Oh.
I panicked.
Don't panic.
I panicked.
Well, it's only one thing you can do.
Giraffe. That too.
Whoa,
Oh,
all right.
That was almost game, set, match right there.
Let's rotate a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
If I ever became like a big Twitch streamer,
Easy, don't stop going.
I would love to have the I'm a giraffe
Faster.
as like a subscribe sound.
This is good.
What
This
does
is good.
What's that billboard say?
Lovely day. That is, my friend.
Yeah, sub.
And
as
who
a
in their
sub
car wouldn't take
notification
time to appreciate that
for a
billboard
follow
while
notification.
trying to navigate these insane Tetris-like streets.
Boy, I'll really go out of my way. As a fan, I'll do whatever it takes.
Oh man.
As a fan of Game Grumps,
Go.
I'd
Oh,
take
no.
a plane ticket to LA if it meant I could do an episode with them about Giraffe Town. Or Sonic
well,
CD.
honestly.
I'm not good at Sonic CD, but I like Sonic CD.
Oh no, it's not.
Hell
It's checkpoint.
yeah.
And it's one of the Sonic games they haven't played yet.
Okay, we're good. This is fine.
Fight the urge to run towards something good.
What are the games am I like good at that I
Crap,
would
it's
play?
raining. Oh great.
I'm only
It's fine.
really good at
My
Giraffe
feet are
Town.
already slippery,
Like
so
in terms
I
of like
guess it
games
doesn't
I'm
really make
actually
doesn't
like
really make that much difference.
definitively good at.
Let's go. The balls, they're inert. Ooh. Would be gone. All right. Oh, jeez.
Don't you hate it when your deck has too much wood? We would be gone. Guess for the deck.
Then there's nothing to have too much wood.
You won't have to worry about termites now. Save yourself money on products.
Speed up the process.
See, Aaron's doing really well here. Like he's maintaining his solid
Jeez,
speed.
Man.
I mean, I granted him on
Sure
accelerated
could use
speed.
a, you
Still.
made it to a new level.
Yeah, it's just like, is this a sign that I did the wrong thing and I should have stayed inside?
Oh, I wonder.
No,
Oh.
but that's what the game's supposed to do. It's like
Checkpoint.
everything I think is supposed to feel wrong here. I think that's the intent. Because it narratively makes sense that Giraffe doesn't know what he's doing.
Boy, getting to the other side of town is no big deal.
But it's supposed to feel impossibly
whoa,
difficult and
man.
brutal to do this.
Go.
So it wants you to stay home. It wants you to think, because narratively that's the point. The point is you only progress by doing the hard route, by doing things hard way. By staying home, you're picking the easy way out. You're not committing to the real story.
I want to see someone speed run this.
Oh my God.
You can see it. You can see it any time, Dan.
Snowboarding, rather.
Yeah. In my mind. I'm really good at the
Yeah, this is
Mario
going well.
Party one. Side.
Oh my god.
Oh wait,
Game over.
shit! It didn't load back to where I was. I really, I'm glad that my comment's getting some ground. I think this is my, that's my friend Zach. I think that's his comment.
Whoa.
Oh,
Jesus.
yeah. The road is not blocked.
Oh, all right.
That was almost game, set, match.
Hell
checkpoint.
yeah.
There's no question. Someone's great at it.
There it is. Yeah, I am great at it. Thank you.
Easy, easy.
Darn these slippery feet.
Yeah, good indeed, my friend.
Okay.
So, I will say, while you can go definitely really fast in Giraffe Town, it's really hard to do it because you have to really know where you are and what's going to come up. It's a lot of straight lines. It's a lot of
yeah.
what Aaron's doing right there is actually his main mistake throughout this.
Oh man, I am chilling.
Watch as he goes back and forth several times. So rather than doing that, just go straight the first time, and you'll be fine. The fact that he goes too far right, he gets spooked by that, and then so he tries to go left instead of going straight, is what messes him up.
Oh no.
Okay, I just hit a checkpoint. Oh, I died.
Yeah,
That's game.
No! No!
Does it start you over from the
No! Hold on, let me.
No! No!
Son of a bitch.
Maybe continue.
From the checkpoint?
Damn you, Samer Khatib.
It would be nice if it gave me the option to stay inside again. Alright.
Yeah, you do get the
see
option,
what
but that's
happens
so
if
you
it
can
stays
give
up
up.
till
That's so you won't
Till
progress.
12, then you won't get to meet your love.
Oh. Did it say that she was going to leave at 12?
Yeah, she's there till midnight. That's why it's so inconvenient that those scuba divers from hell were trying to stop you.
They are from hell, from what my understanding. I don't think it's literally called hell, but I mean it's hell.
I want to restart this.
No, I can deal. I can deal.
Can you? All right.
I can deal.
Good luck, Aaron.
I made it through that last stretch with one
You
heart.
didn't.
I did. Well, I got pretty far.
Yeah.
I got to like 3
You made it through
checkpoints.
some of that stretch.
Yeah.
You didn't get halfway, but you made progress.
Back up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get back up. The overcorrecting gets you every time.
Yeah, Dan's exactly correct there. That's the one thing Aaron's kind of messing up.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh, that Killer 7 style sound effect that's really speaks to me. Whoops.
I like your little giraffe butt.
I really like the
Alright,
pet Scoppy kind of like the. Let me pull some up. I really love this kind of sound effect and style. I love this kind of sound effect. There's something like uncanny about it, but cool about it.
I love giraffes.
I love giraffes.
I've got a giraffe ass that just won't quit.
You know, giraffe tongues are blue.
They are.
They are.
Do you know why that is? We've discussed it on the show before.
I have seen this, but like I haven't taken enough to memorize it or anything like that, so
Exactly
I'm
right.
like still remembering certain quirks of their playthrough.
Because they stick their tongues out to pull leaves off of the trees, so that gives it a lot of sun exposure.
Have you ever seen a giraffe bend down to eat? And it just goes swoop. It's very energetic.
So the blue coloring somehow protects it in a way that our tongues do not require.
Manual,
Them
or
shits stay-
not
stay mostly in
manual.
our mouths.
So does that mean if I stuck my tongue out for a long time while I'm at the beach, then like,
melanin.
it start to hurt and get a sunburn?
Conceivably, yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Fuck. Oh man, I guess I should just die, eh?
I don't know.
It's a fair strategy. I love that when you can do stuff like
I'm
that.
gonna try. Oh, I should have used that life to try something.
So what were you gonna try?
Well, because it seems like you get a little floaty.
Yes! He's already discovered skid jumps, and that was really exciting for me to see. So skid jumps are Giraffe's floatiness when he hits the edge of a platform. He goes into his falling animation, and because this game is primarily based on the models for the hitbox, when Giraffe goes off the ledge, he'll go flat, which means he can actually go over stuff. And I used this several times in the speedrun. To pull it up, we can actually look some examples up in the... Let's pull up the run. No, this is okay. Well, you can see it happen there, but is it here? Okay. No, it's a little bit earlier. Oh, right. There you go. Okay, so we're about to see it here. And bam, there I go. I used, well, that was a flawed version, but that's what it's supposed to look like. That's the strategy. That's the plan. That's
Floater.
the game.
Kind of like a leeway float. So I think maybe those stretches that are like just like small little holes, I can just kind of like float over.
I
It.
think
You totally can.
The small ones, you were doing that.
It's risky though because you're locked into your momentum until you hit the ground again. So if you make a mistake, that's it. That can kill you very easily. It also seems like they compile speed as time goes on, because sometimes if you die then attempt something, it will have different physics slightly than if you just played it all in one run. So I think that has to do with some sort of storage of your speed and momentum.
That's a good life lesson. Don't ever answer the phone.
Yeah, dude, I can just fucking like.
That's the real life
Just blitz
moral
right
of this
over it.
game.
Don't answer the phone and don't tweet.
True.
2 of life's.
Keys to a happy life.
It's so true. Yeah, man, I can. Oh, whoa!
Yeah.
Got a little overzealous there.
You sure did.
Ugh. All right. Well, at least I know.
I love
that
Giraffe's
it's
design, by the way, in this. Like, it's uncanny and kind of weird, but like,
Okay, all right. You
I
know
love
what?
that.
really
I
just
love
want to
anytime
stay
the
inside.
limbs extend as they go out. I
didn't
like
even
that
answer
character
the phone
design.
Well, I will.
Look at. This kind of character design and like extension. What am I? What's it called? Oh, why was I forgetting? Astro Boy also has this as a kind of character design. Whereas limbs are kind of uniform and he like slightly extends out in his design a little bit. Mega Man has that kind of character design where he gets like longer as his body goes out and like extended. X really has it as like a really noticeable. I kind of want to design more Neon Dynamo characters to look like that.
It's still ringing, isn't it?
I don't know.
I'll probably do a video like this for every single episode they do.
It's not.
This is such a big thing for the community. I'm
Yeah.
so excited about
That
it.
moment is past, dog.
Have to commit
Gotta move on with your life.
to commit to the bit. Maybe it's supposed to be like symbolism, right? Like it's like.
It totally is.
Whoops.
Didn't feel like symbolism.
By going through the portal, there's no challenges until you get to an impossible point because you didn't progress normally. That is the narrative of Giraffe Town. You only really make progress by doing the difficult, hard work. Now, it's not to say you can't make easy progress or easy work, but you'll never do as much as you're really putting the time and effort in. That is Giraffe Town's narrative.
Felt like two submariners that kicked the crap out of you.
Well, my point is, I'm just gonna fucking.
Yeah, wow, you can really
You just
get
press
that.
restart and it will give you all
My
your
point
life back.
Is the whole thing was that he stays inside all the time. He's like, oh, I'm gonna go out, and then the moment he goes out, it's like something compels him to stay inside. You know, in like a dire kind of situation.
Wow, how deep and beautiful.
Well, it's just it's just fucking storytelling. It's just a motif, bro.
That's a fucking motif.
And I want motif in my life.
Now I want motif in my mouth.
There you go. Can use it to chew.
It's also interesting that the only way Giraffe dies is by staying at home or falling off the road in this opening kind of like first area of the game. He comes back every time he falls off the bridge in the tutorial. So he only really gets punished by either route can go wrong. But it's more dangerous to stay at home, arguably, than the road. Because the road he can get back up on. But back there, if you commit to not choosing to progress and not getting back up, that's your life. He dies alone because he didn't progress. Regardless of the submariners and all that, and the hell and all that, his choice to not progress gets him to die alone. He only gets friends and progression and all that by going outwards and having an adventure. It's fucking
I
beautiful.
want to stay inside and see what happens.
It's goofy, it's janky, and I'm kind of exaggerating a little bit of how good it is, but I fucking love it.
Yeah, I get it. Phone's ringing.
This is like the beginning of the game of life where you can choose to go to college or just get a job right out of the high school.
It's just exactly the same.
Your whole life is decided right there.
All right. So stay inside till 12. Wait, is it gonna be 3 actual hours?
Could be.
Oh no, it's going really fast. So it's 60 seconds. So it's 3 minutes.
Oh, okay.
3 minutes of playtime. If I go outside and come back inside, will they still get me?
2 murderous deep sea divers out in the yard. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
18 more deep sea divers. Oh,
Same way 3 hours. There you go.
Well, I missed my opportunity to see the woman I care about the most in my life.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly it, too. You don't get to see love if you go this route.
Outside? I'm locked inside my own house. Whoa.
Oh. Hello.
Hello?
Okay. Next, you will go over to your TV and wait for the portal. You can access the portal. You will not ask any questions. You will go into the portal. You will go through your TV.
Please.
Do it.
Okay.
Do it is just very funny. Do it!
You will go through your TV.
Please.
Do it.
Okay.
I really like that take from Dan.
I'm gonna head over to my TV now.
I'd run, but I've got these dang slippery feet.
Ooh, woo, woo. Pounces on you.
That's it. You taught me that one.
Pounces on you. Hell yeah.
Is this thing gonna scream at us?
Okay, we're gonna be stuck here for a bit, so...
Again, I hated that.
I don't know. Never played this before. Uh-huh.
Yeah. All right.
Wow, the animation looks really fluid at double speed.
Okay.
I don't care. Yeah?
Yep. All right.
Is this like a statement?
God, I have to look...
Totally time now.
I'm not epileptic at all, but this on
Where's the
double
baby?
speed is even
Scream.
worse.
You're pissed if you scream. Up, up.
Up.
Up. Up.
Just transport speed of the road.
Yeah.
Now go.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
Hello there.
You're a wizard in a blizzard, a mystical machine gun. Boom, ba-da-down, ba-doom, ba-da-down, bam.
Carl? Hey!
Yeah, it's me, Carl, from work.
Ah, jeez. I just saw you yesterday, but it feels like forever, huh? You coming in tomorrow?
No, I will not be coming in tomorrow.
Okay.
There's no need to go to work. I found a portal to the infinite.
Yeah.
All right, so Tuesday you coming in?
I don't know. Depends if I meet Jesus or not at the end of this portal.
What the hell is happening in this game?
It's Giraffe Town, Dan.
Yeah, it definitely is Giraffe Town. I feel like I'm trapped inside a Far Side cartoon.
A Far Side cartoon?
Far Side. I think I know what he's talking about. Far Side, Far Side. Cow tools.
Or, yeah, Far Side comic.
You mean the cartoons where they're like... Oh.
Hold that thought. We're going 2001, baby. A Space Odyssey!
Whoa. At least this guy has something going on in his life.
This is a pretty creative game.
Whoa. Okay.
You know what? I did not expect this
Yeah, me
when
either.
we started playing the Giraffe game. This is different than I thought it would be.
I was still so stoked.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, entertain me.
Shit.
Whoa, the other way now. Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa, jeez. Woo!
Is this still the game where you fall down?
Somebody's having fun with After Effects.
Good God, man.
Unity's part of
I have nothing to say at this point.
No!
Fucking, oh my God!
Where are we going?
Giraffe Town! Oh, man. I'd say this feels like being on drugs, but I've never even done drugs that made me feel like this. Thank you.
Epilepsy warning if you didn't know already.
God.
Is there like an end to this sequence? We're just gonna do this forever.
I don't know, give it time. We're experiencing new things.
Ah!
Yeah.
Ah!
We put up the seizure warning at the beginning of this, right?
Oh, of course.
Okay, good. because this is as seizure as it gets. This is like that episode of Pokemon.
The Porygon episode.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
I like this song. Get back up, you got to get back up. All right, I've changed my mind. I think I wish we just walked down the road.
Yeah.
What? No,
We're going to Plaid.
I have to know how this resolves. Oh my God, this is totally that scene from 2001.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is supposed to be. It's supposed to be a
It's like a
face.
surround
It's
sound.
supposed to
It's
be
awesome.
like just blue.
I just didn't expect to have. Oh my
I
God.
didn't expect a game called Giraffe Town to have
Yeah,
a giraffe slippery
this,
feet.
this is pretty different. What in the name of Pearl?
That looks like toothpaste now, you know?
I feel like I'm trapped inside a screensaver.
Oh no, color. Where'd it go?
It feels like we've annoyed a robot into being like, what? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
God, why? Why that?
Oh, that's like kind of like the creature that had lost the ball, you know?
Is this necessary? What the fuck is this game?
We're just meeting God, man.
Well, I mean, he is a sun eater, so.
Everyone have fun?
Ah, here.
Oh, man. Oh, fuck. Everything's all Silent Hilly. Fuck.
Oh, I can actually go. Nope.
So they actually skipped some text there. He says, "Is that jam? Strawberry jam?" Nope.
Well, all right. I guess we'll explore this world next time on Game
Oh,
Grumps,
my
eh?
God. Really?
And they'll be soft locked.
We're going to do another fucking episode of Giraffe Town?
Yeah, man, we gotta figure out what happens.
What do you mean what happens? We're in the
Oh, it's going to be a 4-part series minimum.
upside down.
Minimum
Yeah,
4-part.
Well, why?
I will
Great
fly to
question.
LA if
Why
I
didn't
have,
we
if
even
it
walk
means I
down the
help them
road like
win.
we should have.
And what's in the upside down? Is love
Death.
here?
What?
Is she part of the problem? Find out next time on Game Grumps.
This is one of the most bananas concepts for a game.
We should jump.
So I will do a live, completely blind reaction of Giraffe Town. The next Game Grumps episode of Giraffe Town, whenever it airs. I promise that. Thank you for watching. I'm really excited.